This is the Kayak series by the Newport Vessels electric trolling motor. This is 36 pounds of thrust, 12 VDC, max current, 29 amps, 24-inch shaft length, 6-foot outside cable. And I'm gonna be running it on my Sycon battery here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing out of the box. Okay, everybody, just so you know, I have had it out and I've already used it, by the way. So it has a transom mount on it. Comes with this little 40 amp fuse right there. Please connect to red. And you know what? The black goes to the black. It does have a battery indicator, low to high. And I will show you that in action there. Then looking at this back, you see how that handle pulls off? But you know what? I've got an extension handle and it's got 0 to 5 on that side and 0 to 3 in reverse. Goes over some of the things on the lower, and this thing has a lower in action and showing you how to do the transom mount and all that. But you know what? If you've made it this far, you probably know how to use a trolling motor on a kayak. Let me hook it up to a battery and show you this thing in action. Pretty simple to hook up. You know, you hook the red and then the black, you hook to the black. So I've got it hooked up there, and this is a 12-volt battery. And then you're looking over here, and I've just set it down on the table here. But here's one of the things that I like the most about this. You see this? Very few models at this price point have a battery indicator. So that's low to high on the battery indicator. 0 through 3 in reverse. There's 1, 2, 3 in reverse. So that's pretty quick. It seems like it's fast. We haven't had it on the water yet. Go ahead and stop it. So now we've got 5, 1. Let's just go wide open. You can see that thing is really spinning. Check that out. Do not stick your finger in there. First impressions of this thing has been very impressive. Let's set this thing up on a kayak, get it out on a lake, and see how it works. So let's do that now. Okay, here we are. We're out here at a little lake that's kind of close to my house here, and I'm going to take this thing out for the first time. So let me show you how I set up the battery and the motor. So you're seeing the cooler back here. It's locked in because I have it ran the straps through the cooler. But then check this out, everybody. Here's the battery. So I put this Sycon battery down inside of here that leaves it inside. So that's technically like a big battery box. And then I ran the wires out through the drain plug. So I have the kayak motor set up like this, that I'm gonna run it. And then that gives me a trolling motor option. And then I also have an extension handle that I use because of the link back here. So what I did back here, I took the back handle off and then screwed this power where the power pole goes in, and this is the Newport Vessels bracket. You will have to get a transom mounting bracket unless you're running some sort of other setup. And to get to that, I just went through here and then screwed back into there. Super simple, very easy to set up. I can take this on and off in a matter of 2 minutes. I can just unscrew that, pull it off, take this off, and I've got the battery and trolling motor all contained into one because of the fact I have it in this crescent cooler. This is awesome. I love the fact that you can put that inside the cooler like that. That is so cool. No pun intended on being cool. So yeah, for the first bit, I'm gonna do some paddling and then I'll switch over and do some trolling motor. So yeah, let's get this thing on the water. Okay, pulled over here to the boat dock. You can see right here how my handle works right here. One thing I'm gonna have to figure out is how to do a quick like up and down motion on that. So once I figure out a quick thing on that, I should be able to drop it and lower it from a cord up here. Right now, this is just kind of like a test run. I have the extension pole on and I'll be able to reach this pretty easy to turn it on and off. So let's get out here on the water now. That's working very well. I'm definitely going to get some foot pedals and do some foot pedal adjustments on this thing, some foot steering. But looking at it right here, that battery's got a lot of power and it's just pushing this little motor great. And you can see how quickly I'm just kind of like going down through here. Now I'm out in the deeper spots. This definitely helps getting across these long flat water sections a lot better. So now I'm on one right here. Let's try reverse. Well, there's reverse. I need to lower it more if I'm gonna go in reverse. Look how easily it's just pushing me around this lake. So I paddle a lot, so I don't use a motor unless I'm going across a long flat water section. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go all the way up into that cove, and then I'm gonna lift the motor up, and that way I can paddle around. But look how it's just getting me across this lake fairly easy. Let's check our speed. On their website, they said a little over 3, and in this shoalie right here, I'm hitting 4, 5, so I'm just holding between 4 and 5 pretty consistently. Put a little turn on it. You can see back there, motor's going. And I am on level 5. Let's lower it down 1. I think it lost the GPS for a second. 3 miles per hour on 3. I'm impressed. 4 or 5 miles per hour. All right, let's check on our battery back here. Check it out. There it is. The battery's holding well. That thing's still got full power. Okay, there it was. There was the trial run, the first kind of test run of the Newport Vessels kayak motor here. And you can see I went probably 5 to 10 miles on this Sycon battery here, and it's still got I'm still on full power. So very impressive on this battery. And that once I get to Kayak Setup where I can drop this thing down and steer it from the foot pedals, then I'm going to really be in business. And this is in a very affordable package. This transom mount and the motor all comes as one. So the transom mount came with a kayak motor, and it just locked in there like that. So if you have power pole brackets on there, you will be able to run this. You could run it just like this with an extension pole and be pretty good. You know, this is a work in progress, everybody. So just so you know, I'm just going to be slowly building up on this boat and kind of getting it where I want it. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the Newport Motors kayak motor, trolling motor. See y'all in the next video.